is up, everybody? Jeff Cabana, my boy, what's going on, brother? Hope work is going nice and smooth, because Lord knows you're only going to be watching this if you're at work. We are back in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Looks like we got some CBs in the area. Looks a little bit prettier than this outside my front door. Alaska Airlines helping us out today. Appreciate their efforts. Today we're going to be taking a test run here in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I've always had performance issues with the sim, so we're going to try and see if it'll run somewhat smooth for us. So, without further ado, I don't know what that smiley face means. Welcome to another episode of the Wrong Side Simulations channel, bringing you the best content from the wrong side of the airplane, the right seat. And as always, my name is Blake, and I am a real-world dispatcher, aiming to bring you the best flight sim content that I can through my 12 years of aviation experience. And finally, we are in an Airbus where I'm at home and I'm comfortable. EQ, what is going on, my friend? Glad you're able to make it. Welcome aboard. Figured this would be bad timing for everybody today, starting at 5 o'clock. Everybody's going home. I've spent the day rebranding my channel. As you can tell, everything looks a little bit different. We got a lot of blue, turquoise, whatever color you want to call it's going on. Got some new logos and stuff like that. Seems like there's a little too much red and black going on with the other streamers, so I decided to do something a little bit different, and now we're rocking the blue. So today we're going to be operating fictional flight. Silver Airways usually does this, but we're going to be United Flight 2541 going down from Orlando to Key West, and then turning around and coming right back up as United 2542, because why not? Heading home soon. Yeah, figures. Just watching Flying Fabio's first impressions of the beta. Oh, interesting. I need to watch that. I'm probably won't get that airplane. I don't know anything about it, but I know it's a lot of Steam stuff. Who knows? Maybe it's the same as the MD. Maybe it's not so bad. I'm telling Caleb to get in so you can boot him. Awesome. Glad you dig the blue. Appreciate it. I was afraid it might come off a little too girly. I was trying to ride that fine line of girly, not girly, but yeah. So again, today we've got our EFB / remote FMS going. So we'll turn that on so you can see that, and we'll jump straight into it. Battery 1. Battery 2, ground power. And let me know how those sounds are. Seems like the past couple streams the sounds haven't been the best. It's like my voice is too low compared to what y'all are hearing. Now what? Well, I guess maybe the server stopped since the sim went off. So, desktop, community folder. Yeah. Alright, so here's how you do it. You'll go into the Neo, do server, start the server, tell it no. Starter service. All that stuff will display. Type it in. Boom. Now it's working. Alright. William. How's it going, my friend? Welcome aboard. Thank you for stopping by. We've had a rough start today. Nothing's wanting to work. EQ, I do have the new toolbar pushback. We'll be using it. And Cabana, thank you for letting me know. Let's get that second turned on. Alright, so AOC menu. Init. You're down at 2541. Orlando, Key West. Estimated time en route is 48 minutes. Weight and balance. Send for the OFP. Got 85 passengers. Everything else looks correct. We'll start boarding. Today wants to work. Sim programs. I already started that. Okay, we are boarding. Finally. Do our diff strip flow. AC status. Our nav database is current. Init. Orlando, Key West. No alternate United 2541. Cost index of 30. We're flying at flight level 240. Oh damn, it actually puts a tropo in there now. Let's go. Flight plan. Orlando. Departing off of 17 right, and our route today, fishing to plumber. Insert that. Look at the plates, see what the fishing 2 looks like. Alright, so the part to the south, it will be vectors. Off 17 right, climb on heading 185 to 600, then turn heading 221. We're assigned by ATC. Initial altitude is also assigned by ATC. Cool, so we'll leave that in there as is. Chet's in there twice. Alright, so let's go Key West, arrival. We're going to RNAV 9. No star.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your large and carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat. Somebody will assist you.
Some
If
chips
the
should have
overhead
been
bin
in
is
for
full
that.
after you
Let's
put
got
your
it
carry-on
forward.
inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you.
We'll go without
Please
checks.
make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required.
Flight plan's in,
If you are not
init.
able or prefer not to perform these actions,
They've
please
added
let a
new
flight
functionality
attendant
on
know.
the wind.
Now's the time to get out any
At top of
last-minute
climb.
text messages if you need to,
260
but we ask that once
35.
you depart from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
Zero. Same thing there. 216.35. Net B should be done boarding. Zero fuel 113.2. We're planned. Zero fuel weight of 114.8. So it might still be boarding. So we'll clear that out and wait a few minutes. While we're waiting on that, we're still in uncontrolled airspace, so we'll climb to initial altitude of 4,000 feet since we're going towards the west. Flight director zone, constraints come on. Orlando.
We're ready to go when you are.
Altimeter is. Oh yeah, we definitely got some CVs, some lightning. That's gonna be a good time. 2995. Set. Alright, so I guess we're gonna be a little bit lighter today than we were planned. 113.2 on the zero fuel weight, CG of 24.1. Block fuel. That came. Be right. Plane gates 9.1. That's right, you now have to do you have to do the fuel through the EFB now. It's been a while since I've been on this Microsoft Flight Simulator. Alright, so fuel's planned at 9.2. Net B 9.2. Take off. We're gonna go flaps 1. We're gonna go to a flex of 69 giggity. Transition altitude 18,000 feet. 22, 23, and 27 on the V speeds. On the RadNav page, we're going to hard tune Orlando VOR. We have secondary yet? Nope, still no secondary. Oh, that looks good. 22.8 is tuned. I get a bunch of beeps. Go ahead and square away our. We're gonna wait just in case it wants to pull everything. All right. Departure brief. It's going to be a right seat takeoff. It's a 320 Neo for tail strike avoidance. There's no MELs or CDLs that affect the performance of the aircraft. It'll be a 2-engine taxi. Our taxi route is going to be pretty short. We're over here on airside 1. Push out, we'll take Juliet, we'll cross the bridge. Golf, Hotel 1, short of 17 right. Takeoff runway is going to be 17 right, and our departure heading is 185. Let's see. Terrain is no factor, weather is a factor, but we have in-op weather radar, so that's great. We have no hot spots or runways to cross. If we have to abort or reject the takeoff, it'll be my decision to reject. We will come to a complete stop, set the parking brake, call flights to stations, analyze situation, call for any ECOM actions or emergency evacuation checklist as required. After V1, we're going to fly the engine out procedure, which will basically just limp our asses back around. We'll speed up, clean up our engine out. Altitude today is 1,590 feet AGL, and we should be under max landing weights. Takeoff weight's 123.5. Yeah, so we are below max landing weight when we come back, and our landing runway will be probably 17 left. If all goes as planned, we're going to fly the whatever SID that we're on. The Fission 2 will be departing on a heading, and our top altitude is 4,000 feet. We're squawking 2,000. Departure brief is complete before. Actually, let's finish this up. Bleed, fuel pumps, beacons on. Let's get everything pulled back.
Cockpit to ground.
That's not what I wanted, damn it.
This is ground. Stand by. Ground. Please cancel pushback operation. Roger. Pushback canceled.
Pre-plan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 2541. Our flight time will be roughly 48 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, please make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices
before start
are
checklist
now
all the
shut
way,
down
maintenance log
and
and tells, onboard and
Please
check,
fasten
cockpit
your
preps
seatbelt and
complete,
make
gear
sure
pins
that all
covers are
three
removed,
tables,
signs are
seat
on and
backs are in
auto,
full upright
ADIRS
and locked
is nav.
position for departure.
Our
Flight
fuel,
attendants, please prepare cabin for departure and cross check.
7.9 is required. We've got 9.2 on board. Altimeters 2995 set, EFB is checked, window door slides are closed and armed. Beacon is on. Thrust levers are in idle. Parking brake is on, as y'all can see. And transponder is in auto. Before start checklist all the way is complete.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground. Stand by.
The last time I did this, it pushed really fast. Alright, let's see, back to the chat. Beecher's Lore, how's it going? Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. We are operating Flight United 2541 service from Orlando down to Key West. We'll be dodging some thunderstorms without weather radar. Should be a good time. Welcome aboard.
Okay, sir. The bypass
It's great to see you here.
All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. The parking brakes are set. You may lift. Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. We are cleared for start and push. Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake. Parking brakes are released. Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence. It will start in the sequence.
Alright. Start the block. We'll roll number 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us. aboard. Before we depart, please remove the safety card from the seat pocket in front of you and follow along as we demonstrate the safety features of this Airbus A320 airplane. We appreciate your complete attention to this important safety information.
If you're seated in an exit row, you may be required to assist the crew in an emergency. If you're unable to perform the functions described on the safety card, please advise the flight attendant for reseating at the end of this video.
To fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap, insert the metal fitting into the buckle. Tighten the belt by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the buckle flap. When the seatbelt sign is illuminated, immediately be seated and buckle up. To ensure your safety, your seatbelt should be fastened at all times when you are seated.
There are 4 exit doors, 2 on each side of the airplane, and 4 window exits located over the wings. Each is equipped with an evacuation slide that automatically inflates. Each exit is marked with a sign overhead. The main doors open by moving the large handle in the direction of the arrow.
Please set your parking
Open
brake.
the overwing exits by removing the
We're
cover
second,
and
quick
pulling
descent.
down
I'll have
on
a
the
good
left
one.
handle.
Parking brake set.
Rolling
Be sure to
dose.
jump into the slide with your legs in front of you. When you're on the ground, move away from the airplane.
Startup is complete. You may
In the event
disconnect.
of a water landing, main
Roger.
door
Good
slides
engine
can be
start.
detached
Clear
from
to
the
disconnect.
airplane
See
and
you
used
at
for
the side.
supplemental
Have a good
flotation.
flight.
Oh,
Overwing
Holding
exits should
position,
not be
waiting for
used
the
in a
visual.
water
Thank
landing
you and
unless
goodbye.
directed by a crew member.
guess we'll do some
Look around to
cinematic
locate the
shots.
2 exits nearest your seat. In some cases,
Oh, yeah,
your nearest
ran over
usable
y'all.
exit may be behind you.
In an
We'll
evacuation,
be taking off in
exit
now.
path lights will illuminate to guide you to an exit.
A life vest equipped with a water-activated light is located under or near your seat. It can be identified by a red tab. Do not remove it unless directed by a flight attendant. If needed, pull the red tab to remove the vest. Tear open the pouch, remove and unfold the vest. To secure the vest, slip it over your head. Pull the straps from the back and attach the hooks to the ring in front. Pull the waist straps away from you until they are tight around your waist. In an emergency, exit the airplane and only then inflate the vest by pulling down sharply on one of the red tabs. If additional flotation is needed, pull the second red
Alright,
tab.
got a good start on
You can also inflate the vest
Start the
by
engine.
blowing into the
Warm up
tubes.
time,
If needed, oxygen mask
and
will
we'll
drop
go through
from
our
above your seat.
before start
To start
flow.
the flow of oxygen,
Engine mode selected to normal.
firmly pull a mask
Arms
toward you
spoilers.
to extend the
Reset
mask.
rudder trim.
Place the mask over your nose and
Flaps
mouth.
1.
Slip the elastic band over your head and tighten the straps as necessary. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen will flow to
TCAS
the mask.
TTA.
Secure your mask before helping others. and
Trim's
continue
gonna
using
be
until directed by a crew member.
United Airlines is a non-smoking airline. U.S. law
24.7.
prohibits tampering with, disabling,
Trim up
or
just a
destroying
bit.
lavatory smoke detectors. U.S. law also requires customers to comply
And
with
then
all
it's a
lighting
2-engine
signs,
taxi.
placards, and crew member instructions.
So AP
Please
control.
ensure your carry-on items and tray tables are stowed, your seat back is in its full upright position, headrest
Alright.
stowed, and your seatbelt is securely fastened. Be sure
Orlando
that laptop
traffic,
computers, cell
United
phones, and all personal
2541
electronics
is
are
over at
turned off
airside
and
1.
properly
We taxi
stowed.
number 17
If
right
an
for
emergency
departure.
evacuation becomes
Orlando.
necessary, leave
So now
all
that I think
carry-on
about it, we're
items
actually going to
behind.
the west. We need to depart on
If you
the
have
west
any
side of the
questions regarding
field. So we're going to
safety,
change
please ask a flight attendant.
our
On
departure
behalf
off
of your
of
flight
18
crew,
left
thank you for
instead.
your attention to safety. It's our pleasure to have you aboard, and we hope you enjoy your flight on United.
Left. Perf. 69 in the flex again. 22, 23, and 27. Sweet. Orlando traffic, United 2541, amending our last transmission. We're leaving airside 1, departing off of 18 left, and taxiing on 18 left here shortly. Orlando. Alright, after start checklist, engine anti-ice is off, yellow performance is off, road trim is 0, after start checklist is complete. Let's rock and roll. Alright, mini brief. Takeoff runway is going to be 18 left. Our gross weight is 122.3. Fuel on board is 19.1. Flap configs 2. V speeds 132, 137. Flex 69. Initial altitude 4,000 feet. Standard transition and our first fix is Tuppy once we're airborne. Mini brief is complete. Let's get on the straightaway. We'll do our flight controls check. Alrighty. Flight controls. And we got full left, full right, neutral, straight down here. Then you go back to the gate. You left must ride dead headers. That's okay. Let the chief pilot know. I don't care. Alright, full left, full right, neutral.
No, the cabin lights will be dimmed for departure
Full up.
and landing. If you
Full
require
down
additional
and
lighting,
neutral.
there's a reading light
Rudder.
on the panel above you.
Full left, full right, neutral. Flight controls check complete. And once we get short of the runway, we'll do our before takeoff checklist. And I'm already not liking performance on this thing compared to X-Plane. Alright, before takeoff checklist, gross weight compared to complete pitch trim is 25%, CG set V1, VR V2 flex is 122, 123, 127, flex 69. Flaps config 1, flight instruments are checked, flight controls are checked. Takeoff all green, Kmco. Takeoff all green. ECM status checked, wishes on auto, TCAS code set TRA. Cabin crews advised, mini brief complete. Takeoff runway is 18 right, it's confirmed. Fuel 7.2 is required, we've got 9.1 on board. Engine mode selector is normal, bleed packs are set, before takeoff checklist is complete. Let's give this a shot. If the performance remains shitty, then we might cut this one short, just do the one leg, and then tomorrow do the rest. Orlando traffic, United 2541 lineup, right, runway 18 left. Departing the airspace of the south, Orlando. Alright, that stuff looks a little bumpy out there. Should be a lot of fun. And flex, SRS, auto thrust blue. And knots thrust set. V1 and rotate. These all rudders. How's the rig? You're up.
Traffic. Traffic.
Some traffic. We aren't TARA yet, it's not showing whatever traffic it's talking about. Alright, Thrust climb, climb. Let's go direct. Tuppy. Insert. Flaps up. No idea what I'm flying into. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it, Tony. I was pretty excited whenever I saw it. Microsoft Flight Sim's not acting that great today. Speed alt star. Go to our final of 24. Thrust climb, open climb. So temperature, as I said, and we're still not in icing conditions yet. Yeah, just doesn't seem, I don't know, it's not any better. The frames are still pretty low. I think the only other thing I can do is drop my resolution down to 1080, 1920 by 1080, but it's just not, like right now I'm at 1440, or no, 2560 by 1440. It's not great. You can tell just by watching this PFD, like it's a little jolty. We'll even do this. General options, dev. We're not even touching above 30 on the frame rates. We're averaging about 23 to 25, it looks like. There's 10,000. Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of stuff running in the background. We're running PACX, we're running VOLANTA, we're running ooh, how about that breakout? See, and I'm getting flickers too, which is really weird. We're running Vatsim, running my overlay, Navigraph charts, internet, OBS, Discord. Got a bunch of stuff open, so I'm sure that doesn't help. Oh shit! All right, I fixed that. After takeoff checklist, landing gear is up, flaps are retractably, packs are set, and APU is off. After takeoff checklist is complete. Yeah, I got time tomorrow. This person's awful low. Yeah, I got time tomorrow. The only other thing I'm gonna be doing is setting up my new Secret Labs chair that's coming in tomorrow. Hopefully that doesn't take long. You would know better than I would. Yeah, I'm definitely down for a fresh install. There's got to be something in the background that's hurting my sim. Now, I did just recently find out that they're going to be implementing DLSS, and they're projecting at least a 50% performance boost or increase. So if that happens, And if it did happen as we sit right now, we'd be at like 45 frames a second, which is in a way kind of sad, but obviously that would look great compared to what it's looking like right now. Alright, there's 18,000 feet. Oh yeah, both of them go in standard. Like 15 minutes, no big deal. Make sure you put it in the living room. Box is huge. Rog. We'll definitely do that. I'm hoping it comes in early too. Hopefully I've got enough time to set up the chair, uninstall Microsoft Flight Sim, and then while that's downloading, I don't know, I might, well, probably not smart to stream X-Plane while it's downloading. I don't know, that'll probably kill the bandwidth. 60 frames at 4K. Cool. That'd be amazing. 60 frames in 4K. Well, I'll never get off Microsoft Flight Simulator then. Like, that's the biggest thing I'm worried about too, is when they come out with PMDG 7.3 and the Phoenix 320 and Leonardo Softhouse MD, like, I want to fly all that stuff, but if I'm getting the same frames that I am right now, I won't be able to. It'd be so just unenjoyable, and those are airplanes I'm looking forward to greatly.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when used in case of unexpected turbulence.
Sweet. No smoking ain't. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Alright, 1,000 to go. Radar image just updated on Volanta, and now I see that sail that's sitting over the field. Interacts. This. Remember, happy wife, happy life. The only thing that's truly going to make me happy is 4K, 60 frames, flying the Phoenix. That's the only thing that's going to make me happy in this world. Like, truly happy. My dogs are barking. Wonder what they're barking at. Oh man, it's pouring outside. Second straight day of rain. Man, Microsoft Flight Simulator is so damn pretty. We are in alt cruise. Oh wow, they put a tablet over here now. I didn't know that was here. Look at fly-by-wire. Progressing things right along. They still haven't modeled CI though. Put in CI 99 and nothing happened. Man, that's pretty damn unbelievable. Alright, which of these did I turn the overlay off? That one. Situational awareness, 3 out of 10. That's about right. Situational awareness sucks today. This was kind of a pop-up stream, and like mentally I wasn't even really ready for it. You're gonna have to make the trip over to check out the shop sometime this summer. Oh, you know I will. I'll be the first one over there. Any kind of changes you can talk about, and if not on here, you can always text me, because you know we be bros like that. Oh, stupid thing. Overlay. Maybe tonight we'll do the same flight, but an X-plane. Do it separate. Alright, let's pull. So we do Atsu. AOC. Weather request. Shut off for that. Let's go flight plan. Fix info. See if that worked. It did. Got a range ring. Sweet. Alright, so we'll go back to McDo, Atsu, messages, METAR, print that out. Weird little pixel going on there. Alright, so altimeter is 2996. Temperature is 26. Winds 120 at 12. Transition altitude 18,000 feet. And on this approach, because we're flying an RNAV, which I don't know if this airplane can even do. And now that I mentioned the word RNAV, Jim should be popping in any minute, because that dude loves RNAV approaches. Alright, let's see. It's going to be a decision altitude of 425. Put that in the barrow. Sweet, we are set up for the approach. $156 miles left on our route. Can't say much yet, and I have to start learning some. What? That sounds wild. I will definitely be coming over there. Abso-damn-lutely. What was that other waypoint that we were missing? Carter Chets. It looks like it worked on the nav display. Cool. So we got Chet's back in there. Avgeek, what's up, my friend? I did, you'll have to go back to the playback, but I did flap sounds just for you. I was thinking about you while I did it, but I knew I hadn't seen your name yet, so I didn't mention you, but I did flap sounds just for you. Bruh. It just looks so good. It's just so good. Go fly X-Plane for a little bit, and then you come back to this. Now we just need what's-her-face's Asobo and Microsoft to get on that DLSS like now, because that's a must. We keep getting these damn stutters. And if you watch like the clouds go by, you can tell like they're kind of stuttering. Oh, there's a big one right there. I think we're gonna go ahead and buy Key West for X-Plane, and maybe try to do a separate stream tonight. Sweet, so we just bought Key West in X-Plane. We're going to try to do that tonight, just to do a little something in addition to this, since I'm so brainless tonight. What did that say? Oh, I think I got rid of it. Looks smooth as chunky peanut butter. That's about right. Getting ready to shoot about 7.5. Good God Almighty! I sure hope you're good as much as you play. Oh, dude, wow! I just uninstalled it for this reason. It keeps putting this program on the far right. As y'all can see, it keeps doing that. And I can't get it to come up. Now, if I can't get it to come up, then I won't be able to download what I just bought, and I'm going to be real pissed off. I'll deal with that later. I doubt you're just alright. Probably whooping everyone's ass. Alright, so let's brief this approach real quick. It is an RNAV, so there's no ILS frequency. Final approach course is 93 degrees. Final approach fix is Busby, 1500 feet. Decision altitude for us is going to be the LNAV VNAV 425. Touchdown zone elevation is 3 feet. If we go miss, we'll climb to 3,000. Direct burpee, and then we'll just come back and try again. Standard 33 degree glide slope, approach lights, Pappy on the left, and again we'll climb to 3,000 if we go missed. We need 425 feet and 1.5 miles visibility. Pretty sure we got that. We'll double check. Keyw. Yeah, so live weather. Winds are 120 at 12, 10 statute miles, feet at 2100. Temperature is 26, dew point 22, altimeter 2996. See, on runway 9 we have approach lights, Pappy on the left, 3 degrees, screwed, no glide slope, 100 feet wide. So it's pretty narrow. And landing distance available is 4,800 feet, so that's going to be less than Jackson Hole. It's going to be a fun one. So 96 miles, go ahead and start coming down. Our first altitude is going to be 1,500 feet at Addons. So we'll do 2,000. Definitely going to be auto brake, medium. We're not going to arm the ILS push buttons. On the rad nav, we're going to hard tune QS VOR. Land ASAP. Fuel blow 66. Bitch, this is a Neo. We don't care about that. Recall don't work. Cleared. Ugh. Dumb. See, final approach course is, what was it? .93. Even though I doubt this is going to work. Nope. You know work today. 093. Nope. You know work today. Yes, sir. Jeff, could you imagine if a Neo said land ASAP every time I went below 6,600 pounds? We would have flights diverting all the time. Avgeek, now I kind of want to play you in pool just because you sound really good. I'm not, but it'd be fun to play someone who is good, I guess. I'm okay with losing, so it wouldn't bother me. I'll take a look. I'm glad you tell me, because I've always got like the sounds turned off, so I never hear it. Dude shoots pool with a damn glove. We know. Now I know we're real serious. I've never seen a person shoot with a glove in my life other than on TV. So, shit. I need to pick up pool as a hobby instead of doing this, because this, I think this is way more expensive. I know you just got a $700 pool stick. My rudder pedals alone cost about that much. So I would do a lot better off by being a pool person. Although my girlfriend wouldn't like it, because I'd be getting hammered every night. I'll tell you what, man, you get me in a honky tonk or a pool hall with some country music, man, I'm in my element. Start me off on some whiskey, then roll on over to some beer. It's a good night. First time I'm trying to send it. It said explicit. I didn't read that part. Is it making a certain hand gesture? No. That's weird. Fucking AI. Yep, Cabana all the time. Alright, so we're below transition. 2996 is the altimeter. Set there. Set there. Love of God. Turn screen brightness down. The pool stick came in and how do you do that? How do you forget a brand new pool stick? It's like me getting a new yoke and I'm flying a Boeing airplane and I forget about it. There's no way. And guys, as always, please don't forget to smash that like button if I earn your like. I truly do appreciate it. And like I always say, and everybody else and all that bullshit, it helps with the algorithm. Alright, approach checklist. Let's jump back in the cockpit real quick. See how far out are we? So we go flight plan 58 miles out. Yeah, we're looking good. I can slow this down. Shallow off a little bit. Alright, so seatbelt sign. Check the status page. Normal. Cool. Alright, approach checklist. Briefing is complete. Approach stable by 1,000 feet. AGL, ECAM status check. Seat belts are on. Minimums are 4. 25. Barrow set. Engine anti-ice 1 and 2 are off. And altimeters 2996 set. Approach checklist is complete. Bruh. Back over to the sexy view. And we'll get this back up. Turn this up. Thank you for flight. It's even got stars showing. See, this is great. This whole ForeFlight thing. We've got the synthetic vision with the artificial horizon, speed, altitude, all that good stuff. That's great for me, so I can sit here and monitor while we have our sexy views on there. Let's see. Not liking last time I did it. I literally tried to smash the like and shattered my AFP screen. I was making, I was going back and re-editing some of my like little intro videos and stuff today to put in my new logo, and I wanted to try to like find something, because there was a spot where I was trying to get the timing right with the music and etc., and this little blank spot. So I was wanting to put something in where somebody was like hitting something, but then some audio is like, hit the damn like button or something like that. Instead, I might get a copyright claim for this, but I'm gonna show y'all. This is hilarious with my phone at. Hopefully y'all can hear this. I thought it was hilarious, and my girlfriend thought it was funny too, which is not usual. Video player. Pause. Alright, I'm gonna turn the audio down on here so y'all can hopefully hear this through my microphone. I'm gonna get this positioned right. Gotta wait for it. Oh, I didn't even hear it. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not, but whenever you get that big bass drop, right when it says stream starting, I have little John in there going, what? It's real random, but it's real funny. It definitely works better if it's not a camera videoing the screen, playing that shitty audio through microphone, giving shittier audio. All right, let's get this back up. Just crossed through 10,000 feet. Speed limit exceeded. What was that? 33 miles left on our route. Looking pretty good. 8,000 feet. Hopefully they've got this thing flying RNAVs now. I guess we'll find out here shortly. I'm gonna scoot this side stick over a little bit. Definitely felt too far away whenever I was taking off. Let me run. What? Okay. Glad you can hear, because I didn't even notice it the first time. Alright, we're gonna go selected speed. Go ahead and arm the approach, or activate the approach. Can't believe the damn airplane actually told me the speed limit exceeded. It's kind of a bitch move, Microsoft. crashing desktop glitching there. I think it was loading in the scenery. Tomorrow should be, yep, it will. And I'm excited. It's going to match my whole color scheme, going with the computer, going with my channel. It's going to be sick. I hope. And I hope my butt's nice and comfortable. That's more important. Alright, looks like we're just about on point. Alt star.
2,500.
2,500. Shadow off and descent. Alt. Go flaps. 1. Slats. Probably shouldn't be planning my next flight. Well, might turn in final. Yeah, that's okay. Air conditioner chair, damn right, especially in Florida. Why is the wind noise within the cockpit so loud? Good question. I'll actually take a look at it in a sec after I land. Let's go gear down. Spoilers, flaps 2. Rookie mistake. Alright, flaps 2. I love how there's no vertical, nothing, no vertical deviation, nothing displayed. That's definitely not capable of it right now. Hold this for a second. Let's go sounds. I have the wind volume turned all the way down. Turn it up, that's where it's at. Maybe it's the interior volume? The engines sound also a bit different than they used to. Yeah, maybe that's something they've changed. Not real sure. It's been a hot minute since I've flown Microsoft Flight Sim. I've always been a Microsoft Flight Sim person, prepared. I never was X-Plane, but performance issues that I'm getting with this sim, I kind of ventured off into X-Plane for a little bit. It's been a while since I've been on Microsoft Flight Sim, so whatever changes they've made in the past couple month and a half, I wouldn't be too aware. Alright, we're going to go flight directors off. And we'll just enjoy the approach.
$1,000.
Key West traffic, 2541 on a 2-mile final, runway 9, Key West. The lights in my computer room are so bright. Gotta have that good lighting for y'all, but man, it is hard to focus on this monitor. Some of those thermos, at least it seems like thermos. We got 4,800 feet of usable runway. Definitely going to try to make this one
100 above.
a little shallow.
500.
Yeah, those dipwit sound a little bit different too.
400. Minimum.
Continue.
400.
The lights missing.
$300.
Not looking for a soft one on this one, guys. We're just going to put this bitch on the runway.
200.
Quartering crosswind from the right side.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 5.
39 altitude. First green spoilers. Let's see. Welcome to Key West, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached
Yeah,
our
I think they did tweak the
destination.
sounds
The
a
local
bit.
time is 6:46.
They're always
p.m.
tweaking
And
something.
it's currently
I
about
just noticed, I don't know
79
when they did this, but I just noticed they
Fahrenheit. You can now
have a
use your
first
mobile
officer
devices.
side
Please remain seated until the
EFB.
aircraft has come to a complete stop and the
It's a nice
seatbelt
little
sign
surprise.
is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted
I'm
during
going to
the
hang out
flight.
right here and clean
If
up.
this is your
It's
final
obviously a very
destination,
short
we
taxi
thank
in.
you for flying with us. If you're making a connection, we encourage you to check your itinerary to ensure a smooth continuation of
Reset.
your journey.
Sweet. Get that started. Let's see. Landing checklist. Or after landing checklist. Exterior lights are set, flaps retracted, TCAS is in standby, engine mode selector is normal, ground spoilers are disarmed, radar protected wind shear is off. After landing checklist is complete. Sounds good, Av Geek. We'll see you back whenever you get a chance. Go whoop some ass in the pool hall. Let's find somewhere. Oh, look at this. We'll just take this fancy little parking spot right here. And we'll set up for the second leg. Yeah, I definitely want to get an X-Plane stream in tonight. We'll do the same city pair. We'll do it on X-Plane. Actually have some good frame rates. With a 3080, you think I'd be kicking more ass in right now. Alright. Shut down 2, shut down 1. Stand by. Beacon off. Seatbelt sign on. Get that AC just right for them folks. And let's bring up the stairs. We don't need the power because we're going to be doing a quick turn. Right, well, welcome guys to Key West. It's going to be a short-lived, I don't know, whatever, chilling in here. So let me get everything set up for the second leg of tonight's flight. Complete flight. Volanta says we touched down at 2:26. It's fine. It's definitely not super comfortable, but it'll work. We'll end this flight. 94% satisfied. Touchdown at 2:32. They're parched. I don't know why these flight attendants aren't giving them drinks. Cool. We'll come back to that. And Delta. Actually, I don't think I ever started Delta. I always forget to start Delta. Yep, didn't even start it. No biggie. We'll do the second leg without him. Okay, now let's set up for the second leg. Let's pre-file with Vatsim. Filed. Let's see, Volanta, map, plan flight. This. That is set. Charts. Flight, sim brief, yes. Key West. We don't even have an arrival. I know the rides. I missed the landing. Go back. You go back. We can join the rides one arrival. Yeah, look at that. Stupid Cutney. Yep, I like that better. Flight. Direct. Cutney. Right. One, isn't it? Man, I thought that up on my own brain. This thing can't pick that up. That's stupid. Sweet. We'll change it to flight level 270. Once we talk to ATC, we can let them know which flight plan to go with. Generate, yes. Edit route. Done. Let's do this thing. That is set. Alright, I think we're Just about ready to start boarding. Get this started. So there are some thunderstorms in the Orlando area. That's going to be a good time. We're not carrying an alternate, but we are carrying some extra gas. We do have to get off the ground here in Key West. Daggum stairs didn't want to come. And stairs. Alright, step back, guys. Check my dogs real quick. Hey, doggy dog. Alright. Let's start leg number 2. Alright, init. Actually, we do Atsu AOC menu. Init. 2542 Key West Orlando, 49 minutes en route. Weight and balance. OP request. 80 passengers on this one. Start the boarding there. Passengers are boarding. Data. AC status. We have our nav database current. Init. Orlando, Key West, no alternate, 2542, CI99, flight level 270. Flight plan, Key West, depart off runway 9. Insert. Orlando, arrival. We're going to be on ILS 17 left, I believe. Out. And our first fix is Cutney. Rides 1. Kmco /17 left.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your large and carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers.
Still going to
Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard.
To the left. Rides 1. to the approach. I thought we were going to get the rest. Airborne, apparently not. Yes, 17 left is correct. Approach, ILS 17 left. 7 left, we're looking at Banya. No, that's too far north. Let's go Keyw. Transition onto the approach. Cutney. Insert. Figure this out.
We are ready to go when you are.
Secondary, can't use rad nav. EYW. ORL. Init. Tab over. Zero fuel weight's 112. CG 24.6. Block fuel. Planned is 10.2. Wrong button. Alright, got our fuel on board. 10.5 is our actual. 10.5's good. Flaps 2. Let's do this. Let's get gnarly today. Flaps 3. No flex. 120. 121. 125. We're going to go PACX off. Going to be a max performance takeoff. Sweet. Alright, Jeff, sounds good. We'll see you back. Let's see. APU's on. Blake, come on. Strong power disconnect. Let's get everything disconnected. Pre-planned. Beacons on. Departure brief.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard flight 2542.
This will be a right seat takeoff. Again, aircraft type is A320. For tail strike avoidance, no MEL CDLs that affect the performance of the aircraft. 2-engine taxi route is going to be pretty straightforward.
Ensure that all tray tables and seat backs are in the full upright and locked position for departure. Flight attendants, please.
We are going to taxi straight down Alpha 1, short 9. No terrain or weather factors, no hot spots or runways to cross. If we have to abort the takeoff, it'll be my decision to reject. Oh hey, there's somebody. Cool. It'll be my decision to reject the takeoff. We'll come to a complete stop, set the parking brake, call the flight sensitive stations, analyze the situation, call for any ECAM or emergency evacuation checklist as required. After V1, we'll fly the engine out procedure. We'll speed up, clean up. Engine out is at 1,500 feet, and we are under max landing weight. We'll come back to runway 9. If all goes to plan, we'll fly direct to Keyw, which is our first fix. Top altitude is assigned by us. It's going to be 9,000. And we're squawking 2,000. Alright, B4 start checklist. Maintenance log and tails on board and check. Copy preps complete. Gear pins, covers are removed. Signs are on. Auto ADIRs are nav. Fuel, we are required 8.8. We've got 10.5 on board. Altimeter's 2996 set. EFB's checked. Wind source lights closed arm. Beacons on. Thrust levers idle. Parking brake is on. And transponder is in auto. Before start checklist is complete. Let's get pushed back. We are still on 22 beats. Please park and brake. Guess we don't get any tugs tonight. Alright, we are rolling one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
Welcome aboard. Before we depart, please remove the safety card from the seat pocket in front of you and follow along as we demonstrate the safety features of this Airbus A320 airplane. We
Delta
appreciate your complete attention
2615
to this
is the guy
important
out
safety
ahead of us.
information.
QS to
If
Atlanta
you're seated in an
319.
exit row, you may be required to assist the crew in an
Park and
emergency.
brake set.
If you're
Clear
unable to
disconnect. Y'all
perform
have
the
good.
functions described on the safety card, please advise the flight attendant for reseating at the end of this video.
To fasten your seatbelt low and tight across your lap, insert the metal fitting into the buckle. Tighten the belt by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the buckle flap. When
Yep,
the
this
seatbelt
is
sign
leg 2.
illuminated,
Hillbilly
immediately
Gypsy,
be
what
seated
is up,
and
my
buckle
friend?
up.
Welcome
To ensure
aboard.
your safety,
Just in time
your
to catch
seatbelt should
leg
be
number
fastened
2
at
of the
all
night.
times when you are seated.
Headed back
There
up
are
to
4
Orlando
exit
from Key
doors,
West.
2 on each side of the airplane,
There
and 4
is
window
engine
exits
1, roll
located over
2.
the wings. Each is equipped with an
Gonna be
evacuation slide
doing
that
a
automatically
max
inflates.
performance takeoff. We're going to be
Each
PACX
exit
all
is marked
flaps
with a
3
sign
till the
overhead.
takeoff. It's going to be
Main doors
hopefully a
open
good
by
time.
moving the large
Jim,
handle in the direction
my
of
friend,
the arrow.
welcome aboard.
Open the upper
You
wing
missed it.
exits by removing the
What
cover
was
and
supposed to have been
pulling
an
down on the
RNAV
marked
approach
handle.
into Key West, but
Be
you
sure
know,
to jump
fly-by-wire
into the slide
doesn't
with
do
your legs
RNAV,
in
so
front
it
of
wasn't
you.
really an RNAV. It was more of a
When you're
visual.
on the ground, move away from the airplane. In the event of a water landing, main door slides can be detached from the airplane and used for supplemental flotation. Over-wing exits should not be used in a water landing unless directed by a crew member. Look around to locate the 2 exits nearest your seat.
And as
In
you
some
can
cases,
see,
your nearest usable exit may be behind you.
In an evacuation, exit path lights will illuminate to
Stand by.
guide you to an exit.
A life vest equipped with a water-activated light is located under or near your seat. It can be identified by a red tab. Do not remove it unless directed by a flight attendant. If needed, pull the red tab to remove the vest.
so as you
Tear
can see,
open the
well,
pouch,
it's not
remove
gonna
and
show,
unfold the
never mind.
vest.
On my
To
end, it
secure the vest,
shows the
slip it
previous
over your
flight,
head.
but
Pull the
I don't
straps
know.
from the back and attach the hooks to the ring in front. Pull the waist straps away from you until they are tight around your
all right,
waist.
good start
In
on
an
2.
emergency,
3-minute
exit
engine
the
warm-up.
airplane and only then inflate the
After
vest by
takeoff,
pulling down
blow
sharply on
engine
one
mode
of the
set to
red
normal.
tabs.
On the spoilers, reset
If
rotor trim
additional
flaps to
flotation is
3
needed,
for
pull the
takeoff.
second red tab.
Trim up to
You
25%.
can also inflate the vest by blowing
TA.
into the tubes.
If needed,
If you off.
oxygen mask will drop from
After start
above your
checklist,
seat.
engine analysis
To
off,
start
yellow
the
forms
flow
off,
of
rotor trim
oxygen,
0. After start
firmly
checklist
pull the
is
mask towards you
complete.
to extend the plastic tubing. Place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic band over your head and tighten the straps as necessary. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen will
Get a little,
flow to the mask. Secure your mask before helping
Mood
others
lighting on for y'all.
and continue using until directed by a crew member.
United Airlines is a non-smoking airline.
Well, how in the hell am I
U.S.
supposed to
law
taxi
prohibits
this?
tampering with,
Whatever.
disabling, or destroying
Key
laboratory
West
smoke
traffic.
detectors.
United
U.S. law
2542
also
tax
requires
in
customers
to
to comply
runway
with all lighted
9 via
signs,
Alpha.
placards, and crew
Key West.
member instructions. Please ensure your carry-on items and tray tables are stowed, your
So,
seat back is in its full upright
chrono,
position, headrest stowed, and your seatbelt is securely fastened.
The chrono is
Be sure that
for
laptop computers, cell phones,
3-minute
and all
engine
personal
warm-up.
electronics are turned off and properly
that
stowed.
Airbus does.
If an emergency evacuation
Depending on
becomes
engine type,
necessary,
determines
leave
if you
all
do a
carry-on
3-minute or a
items
5-minute
behind.
warm-up. I just do the 3
If you
minute
have any
just to keep
questions
everything
regarding
standard.
safety, please ask a flight attendant.
But it takes roughly
On
3 to
behalf
5
of your
minutes for
flight
the
crew, thank
engine
you
oil
for your
temperature
attention
to
safety.
heat up and all that good
It's our
stuff.
pleasure to have
And
you
also we're
aboard,
running the block
and we
time at
hope
the
you
bottom
enjoy your
just to
flight
see
on
our
United.
total block time. Alright, mini brief. Takeoff runway is going to be runway 9. Gross weight is 122.4, so we're actually 100 pounds heavier than when we came down here. Fuel on board is 10.5.
Cabin lights will be dimmed for departure and landing. If you require additional lighting, there's a leading light on the panel.
Flap config is 3 V speeds, or V speeds, my god. 120, 125, flex, no flex. Initial altitude is 9,000. Non-standard transition, and our first fix is custody. Before takeoff low, hopefully I don't run off the taxiway. Alright, before takeoff checklist to the line. Gross weight compressed complete. Pitch trim is 25% CG set V1 VR V2 flex, 120, 121, 125, no flex. Flaps 3, flight instruments are checked, flight controls are checked, Kmco takeoff all green, Ecom status has been checked, predicted wind shear is on auto, TCAS code set to TARA, cabin crew is advised, mini briefs complete, before takeoff checklist above the lines complete. Yeah man, go for it. I actually thought about doing a CRJ stream just for you, since you've been flying it, or been trying to learn it. Maybe if I did a stream, you could learn something from me, but probably not. There's not much to learn from me unless you're flying an Airbus. Alright, before takeoff checklist below the line, takeoff runway 9 is confirmed. Fuel 8.8 is required. We got 10.4 on board. Engine mode selectors normal. Bleed packs are set. Actually, not yet. Bleed packs are set. And before takeoff checklist below the line is complete. QS traffic, United 2542 lining up runway 9, departing the airspace to the north. Key West.
Hey, United departing Key West, just a heads up, looks like you saw no flight plan.
Let's see, let's get... Where's... And say again for United 2542. I had to turn my audio up.
Yeah, I was just looking to see where you were going out of curiosity, and it looks like you still have your inbound flight plan files.
Interesting, I'll double check. Let's see. Sim brief. EYW Orlando. Pre-file. Alright, we just refiled. If you don't mind, because I have no idea how to do that, can you double check and see if everything looks correct? We're going on the Rides 1 arrival into Orlando at flight level 270.
Yeah, it's still showing Orlando Key West as far as what I'm seeing anyway on that scope.
Interesting. Maybe it takes a few minutes for it to update.
Yeah, sometimes in the past I've had to actually disconnect altogether and reconnect with and then file again. I don't know if you did a turn without disconnecting, but sometimes that's the issue.
Actually, you know what? You are correct. I forgot to disconnect and reconnect, so I'm going to do that now. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. We'll be holding short behind you.
Alright, we won't take long. Alright, there we go. So we are now United 2542, and if you pull that call sign up, it should show correct. Alright, cool. So that actually did give us time to run our 3 minutes for the engine warm-up. Now we're ready to go. QS traffic, United 2542, lining up runway 9, departing airspace to the north, Key West.
QS traffic is 2615, lining up behind the departing Airbus runway 9, Key West. Yeah, the server just updated. You're good to go.
Sweet. Thanks for catching that for me. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Alright, here we go. Kmco SRS, Auto Thrust Blue. Set. Neutral by 100. D1 and rotate. Plenty of runway. Nav. Positive rate, you're up. US traffic. You're down 20 by 42. Clear runway 9. Exit the airspace to the north. Acceleration altitude. Nose down, accelerate, go to flaps 2. Thrust climb.
US traffic, November 615 Papa Lima, taxiing Holden Point runway 9, via Bravo 7 Alpha.
And flaps 7.
Delta 2615, departing runway 9 or US, will be departing to the north.
And put those packs back on. I'm supposed to turn that first pack back on at acceleration altitude. To be honest, that's my first time. Airplane's telling me speed limit exceeded. It's my first time doing a flaps 3 toga packs off takeoff. And got up and went. Speed alt star. Climb to our final 270. Climb up and climb.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 2,000 feet. You may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight. Do not form a line near the lap point. This aircraft features onboard Wi-Fi. If switch to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a small speaker internet access. We do offer complimentary in-flight communication to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live streaming library.
Try to set the time right so that when we're coming into Orlando, we'll have a nice little sunset approach again. While leaving the real world or live weather on. Got some thunderstorms to contend with. Possibly, you know what happens between now and then. a nice large sail to the southeast of the field. Work around that if we can even see it when we get up there. Transition altitude. Looking for a flight. Alright, there's 18,000. Standard. Standard. Yeah, as you saw, I mean, and I'll leave it up to y'all. If y'all don't mind watching, you know, like nighttime weather, I'll definitely leave it on that. I just feel like it's hard for y'all to see a lot of stuff with it, you know, being dark. So I figured I'd turn the sunlight on so that y'all could actually see some stuff. Try a little experiment. Well, forgot this. After takeoff checklist, landing gears up, flaps retractably patch set. AP was off. After takeoff checklist is complete. Forgot to do that. Flaps went up. Got a Cape Canaveral TFR that is not active. Comes active March 9th. 0805 Zulu. I'm gonna try something real quick. Edit routes. Drop this down. Let's go do text. Enter text. Oh, it's already in text. We'll try. Get fix by fix. Corn. So I was trying to put in like every waypoint on the route into VOLANTA so that it would show more than just a straight line in VOLANTA, but no avail. Let's see, I always fly real time everything, but you do you, my guy. Yeah, and I prefer to do real time. Like I try to be as realistic as possible, as most flight simulators try to do, but yeah, there's been times I've gone back and rewatched my streams when I've done night and stuff, and it's like, yeah, you can't really see much. Then again, though, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and there's some pretty decent night lighting, so we might let's just switch it back and redim all of our stuff again. Let's see, let's go to real time. Pow, pow to the pow pow. Oof. South Florida up there around 1 o'clock. I've seen that sight from the cockpit many a times. I'm usually not very happy about it. It's a big freeze. Why is the ignition still on? You know what? I bet I know why PACX Oh, so it did actually work. I figured maybe when I'm turning off the seatbelt sign on the airplane, it's not registering in PACX, but I guess it is. Because when I hit it, I turn the seatbelt sign off, like in the physical airplane. Let's see. Sweet departure. Thanks, sir. That son of a bitch climbed a lot faster than I thought it would. I mean, we are light, like we had 80 passengers or so. I wonder how the drive is from. It's actually pretty nice, to be honest. I got some pics. I went down there New Year's for 2020, going into 2021, with a FedEx pilot buddy of mine, and there's a lot of really. Let's see. So these are just off my Google photos, but started my drive right after work. Got off of work at like 3:30 in the morning and started the drive up. The speed limit sucks because the speed limit's about 35 to 40 miles an hour the entire way. I was trying to get a picture of the moon reflecting off the ocean. Pictures should get better as we go. I was driving by myself trying to snap some pics. But a lot of the drive is a bit like this. Be crossing these long bridges that go over the ocean. Okay, calm down. Next. Oh, wrong one. Disregard the camouflage steering wheel cover. It's definitely a pretty drive. At this point, I guess it speeds up a little bit. 55 miles an hour. That's an old bridge. It's decommissioned, and now they do this instead. It's definitely a very pretty drive. I'll get that thing out of the way. It's the kind of drive you want to do once or twice and then not really ever again. Do down here fishing. And I do have actual. Oh, that was a Navy blimp. There it is. Or like a weather blimp. It was right next to the Key West Naval Air Station. The sun was coming up. Another Pelican. Other than the damn power lines, it's very pretty. And just FYI, guys, I can't see the chat right now. This was from a restaurant. So literally where this little rope starts on the side that I'm at is a restaurant. Sitting right on the ocean. Had some drinks out there, southernmost point. This is my buddy, it's a FedEx pilot. Him and I are both Tigers. He graduated from Louisiana State University with a bachelor's degree in nursing. And shortly before graduating, he had a kid that he grew very close to pass away in his arms. And ultimately decided that nursing was not for him, but finished up his degree and ended up going on to fly for a couple of different companies, and now finally at FedEx. He was on the MD-11 at first, and then the 7.5 and the 7.6, captain of 7.6, now he's captain MD-11. And he's another buddy of ours, Justin, he's a chemist. And I guess that's all the pictures.
Miami traffic, American 385, lining up ready to be
I had more pictures than that. I'm gonna go back and look. Yeah. There's a couple places to stop and get gas, but most of it's closer to the mainland.
Miami traffic, American 109, tennis final, runway 12, Miami traffic.
And we're definitely flying over Miami right now. Miami's showing hot on VOLANTA. Pretty busy. Same with Lauderdale. Oh, you son of a bitch.
In Miami traffic, American 385, 3108 right now. Close to party Ruby 08 right. We are going to be flying a walk 1 departure to the south of American for Miami traffic.
I just had a lull in my internet or what? Another reason why Microsoft Flight Sim pisses me off. LSU Pooh Bears. Come on now, LSU's my team. They just got their asses kicked against Baylor and Texas. Baseball this past weekend. Not very happy about it. It is what it is. Take me back to 2019, please, when there was no COVID and LSU was winning every football game we played. Okay, now that wasn't the end of the. Some more Key West.
Moving to right is clear for Miami traffic.
Some sort of fancy biscuits and gravy. Of course, drinking me a Bloody Mary. Bacon. The water down there is absolutely beautiful. Both times that I've been down there, it was very, very, very pretty. The only other place that I've seen as pretty as this is Destin, Florida. Destin is absolutely beautiful as well. Nicer people. But it would suck to
Miami traffic, America 109, establish Addons, runway 12, Miami traffic.
It would suck in a way to, oh my god, roll tide, come on dude. Now you're...
Miami traffic, Delta 2772, we are at 6,000 on a left crosswind, 360 heading, 6,000 for 120, Delta.
You know exactly what you're doing, saying roll tide. It's not very nice. I got a lot of friends that are Bama fans. A lot of guys I work with as well. Yes. All of us. My sister's name's Addison, so I took that for her. This was the last sunset of 2020, which I think was a sunset we were all ready to see set and get the hell out of Dodge. I took some time-lapse videos as well. Should be a time lapse. There it is. It's the sunset of 2020. Sun going over the horizon, and the me being stupid. And as the sun went down, we thought surely it can't get worse. And now gas prices are $4.19 where I live. Thank God I don't know, drive a diesel truck. Yeah, it's pretty down there. The drive is, if you're, especially if like you're a big beach person and you don't live down here, it's totally worth flying into Lauderdale or Miami and renting a car and driving down. It's, believe it or not, it's about 3.5 hours to get down there from Fort Lauderdale. But it's worth it. Would highly recommend doing it.
I hope we bring in 2021 with positivity, health, and many blessings from the Lord. Amen. Love y'all.
Love y'all. And I couldn't drink wine. I'm a beer kind of guy. But yeah, I would say do it. I just love watching Alabama running backs. Yeah, they're always hosses down there. Wolverines fan, okay. The girl that cuts my hair would hate you. She is a Michigan State fan. But mom's side is all Tide fans, so I grew up on Michigan and Tide football. Hey, at least you got some SEC in the family, right? Because SEC is where it's at. That's one of my favorite things about the South is you have that SEC camaraderie. Is this just lagging real bad, or are my eyes playing tricks on me? I used to actually live right down here. Yeah, we like my girlfriend and I, we went to Gulf Shores, Alabama a few years back, and I was wearing an LSU shirt, and this guy comes up to me, the Tennessee fan. We were getting ready to play.
Traffic JetBlue 1478 passing 1,800. Final call, Fort Lauderdale traffic.
You never get a good audio, like good volume on the audio. This guy comes up to us. We were getting ready to play Miami Hurricanes. This is our first game of the year. And this Tennessee guy comes up and he's like, "Hey man, y'all got a big game coming up. Good luck to y'all. Hope y'all kick their ass." It's just that SEC camaraderie is unbeatable. And like the beach vibes compared to South Florida versus like the panhandle of Florida or like Alabama Gulf Coast, night and day different. Like South Florida, everybody's like cliquey, nobody's trying to like socialize, make friends, everybody's fake and superficial. But you go to the Gulf Coast and hanging out on the beach is like tailgating for a football game. We're all playing like can jam and cornhole and drinking games, and it's just so much better. So much better. But I would definitely recommend going to like flying into Fort Lauderdale, flying into Miami, rent a car, drive down, take your time, stop at places, and like the few places that there are. There's some smaller towns that you'll go through, like Marathon and places like that. Key Largo. Stop and hang out as you make your way down. It's definitely worth the trip. It's not something I want to do all the time just because the damn speed limits are so slow. In fact, the speed limits are so slow that in my Chevy Silverado Z71, lifted tires, rims, the whole 9 yards. Oh my God. The whole 3.5 hour drive, I burned about a quarter tank of gas because it was such a slow drive. And I was in, I think my engine was in V4 mode most of the time. I'm not a big fan of V4. Alright, we are nearing-ish top of descent. We are 57 miles out. So yeah, that doesn't look right. I mean, Dew says we're 57 miles out, but ND's showing a lot further than that. I mean, hell, look, this is 60 miles. So that math don't add up. Alright, let's do this. Here's our backup way. Prague. Kmco. Put that in there. And look at that. 107 miles out. So I don't know why. Oh my god. My bad. I was looking at the time. That's the actual distance left to fly on our route. So we still got a little ways to start coming down. Right. Every Ohio Stuff fan was rooting against Michigan during the playoffs. Yep. Oh wait, no. I was thinking we got y'all's coach, but that was Notre Dame, Brian Kelly. I don't know why ignition is staying on. There it goes. I switched it back to ignition and then back to normal. And ignition finally went off. Expect arrival in 30 minutes. Satisfaction 100% so far. I'm surprised they weren't affected by that takeoff. It was a pretty steep takeoff climb. We're just going to tell them there's something cool. Address, point of interest.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is your first officer speaking. Yeah, if you look out of the window, we're currently actually flying over something pretty interesting this evening.
Not flying over Belglade right now. Belglade is not interesting. I think it's Belglade.
Destination Addons is 121.25.
Nope, we're flying over. What is this town? Indian Town. We should start getting into some weather here and then pretty soon, like the next 40 miles or so. And I don't know if y'all can see much of that, but you can see this little cell right here. This is just off the southeast side of the airport, showing tornadic rotation inside that that cell. Coming in at a pretty good time. By the time we get down there, that cell should be out of our way. Not that the weather on the flight sim is like current. It's a little bit behind. I am gonna go run to the bathroom real quick. Be right back with you folks. Traffic up there at our 1 o'clock. Sort of seeing. We are 91 miles out. Let's go ahead and start our descent. Let's see. KK needs to be crossed at 5,000. We'll do 5,000. I believe that is Delta 4299 Palm Beach to Atlanta. Alright, let's brief the approach real quick. Alright, so we are planning to come in on the ILS runway 17 left. The frequency is 110.95, final approach course is 185, final approach fix is Cocos 1500 feet. Touchdown zone elevation is 90 feet. If we go miss, we'll climb to 500, climbing left turn to 3,000. Left turn, 3,000. 3-degree glide slope, approach lights, Pappy on the left, climb 500, left turn 3,000. 100-degree heading. To shoot this approach, we need 200-foot ceilings and half-mile viz at least. Let's pull up the current Addons in Orlando. Information, Sierra is current. Special, ooh, here we go. Winds 150 at 14, 10 statute miles. Light rain and thunderstorms. Broken at 4,500 cumulonimbus. Overcast 10,000. Temperature 23, dew point 21. Altimeter 2997. Lightning distance to the southeast. Simultaneous approaches in use. ILS runway 17 right. 18 right is in use. Notice 5G. Blah blah blah. I don't care. Nothing else to talk about. Sweet. On runway 17 left. High runway lights, centerline lights, approach lights, touchdown zone lights. Pappy on the left. It's grooved. RVR's reporting, and from the glide slope, we've got 7,961 feet, 150 feet wide. After we touch down, let's see, we touch down, we're going to exit at Foxtrot, cross the bridge, and if my girlfriend's home by then, what's she called? If my girlfriend's not home, we'll taxi all the way back to Airside 1 where we departed originally. Otherwise, we're going to park in Airside 4. It is an ILS, so we'll arm the ILS push buttons. Auto brake low. And let's program the McDo for the arrival. Alrighty, so the altimeter is 2997. Temperature 23, was it? Yeah. Wind 150 at 14. And since the ILS will go with the radio, 200 feet AGL. Cool. So that big cell is just ahead of us between Theme and Hans. So the cell would be sitting right between these two in real life. Thus far, don't look like there's much convective activity out in front of us. I mean, this weather's been sitting here for the past couple hours, so I don't know how live this live weather really is. $997. In real life, we would just be off the back side of the cell. Our little lines coming up this back side here. This is the big cell showing tops at 21,500 feet. And we're definitely not seeing that on the sim. Tops are well below us. Alright, let's get the seatbelt signs on. Status page check. Approach checklist briefings complete. Approach level by 1,000 feet. AGL. ECAM status is checked. Seatbelts are on. Minimums 200 set. Engine NIS 1 and 2 are off as of now. Altimeters 2992 or 2997 set. Approach checklist complete. So right now we would definitely be in the weather if it were real life. Get in the clouds, we'll get that engine NIS on. Definitely struggling. Here goes 10,000 feet.
We have begun our final descent into Orlando. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed in each are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
Obviously we're a bit fast. We're supposed to be at 210 knots here in about the next 5 miles. But we'll level off at 5,000. We'll bleed off that airspeed. And then we'll be fine. All star. Even before flight, like when this happens, when this lags this hard, even before flight, it's like, no connection. Alright, here we go. Flaps 1. Orlando traffic, United 2542, 13 miles to the northeast on the downwind. We'll be making our base turn here shortly for ILS runway 17 left, Orlando. As soon as we get parallel to Keyw, we're going to go direct Hervey. That should set us up nicely. Alright, let's go direct Hervey. So we're going to draw it. No ragging up. Insert, turn. Go ahead and on the approach. Looks like we're out of the clouds, so we can feel the anti-ice. We'll go flaps 2. Girlfriend's home. Dogs are losing their minds. Down a little bit. There it goes. Now we're below. Catch up with it. Got some rain showers ahead, but it is too warm to be icing conditions. Don't hit my camera. Alt star. Keep that descent coming. Trying to get below or at it. It keeps running away. What's up, star? Look, star. God, man. I'm telling you, the longer that this thing goes, the worse it gets. Ten and a half miles. Orlando traffic, United 2542, 10 mile final, runway 17 left, Orlando. Glide slope, localizer, Cat 3 dual, autopilot 1 and 2. Go around altitude is set.
2,500.
There's 8 miles. Let's go manage speed. Actually, before we do, make sure it is armed. Is manage speed. Gear down. On spoilers. Laps 3. Flaps 4. Being the flight attendants. Landing checklist. Cabin crews advise auto thrust speed, auto brakes are low. Kmco landing all green. Landing checklist is complete. Orlando traffic. United 2542, 6 mile final, runway 17 left, Orlando. Hopefully the frames don't get so bad I won't be able to land the damn thing.
1,000.
2 mile final runway 17.
Thank you. Ooh, bumpy.
Five hundred. 500.
Ooh.
$400.
12 knot quarter crosswind from the left. In real life, it would definitely be going around.
100 above. Minimum.
Damn, crosswind. We're gonna continue. Some girlfriend's home.
Minimum.
Ain't got time to stay down here very long. She'll get mad.
$100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard.
Reverse green, spoilers, decel. Orlando traffic, United 2542, clear, runway 17 left, Orlando.
And it's currently about 73 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
Alright, after landing checklist. Stereo lights are set, flaps retracted, TCAS to standby. Engine mode selectors normal, ground spoilers are disarmed, and radar precision wind shears off. After landing checklist complete. Let's see if there's any effect. Nope. Orlando traffic, United 2542, crossing runway 17 right at Foxtrot, Orlando. Orlando traffic, United 2542 clear, runway 17 left. Correction, 17 right, Orlando. Looks like somebody's on the approach.
Orlando traffic, Delta 3925, 8 mile final for runway 17 right.
Orlando International traffic.
And in real life, this whole fuels below 6,600 pounds message, you wouldn't see that on the Neo. We would have airplanes diverting everywhere if that were the case. Go, parking brakes set. 1 and 2 are off.
Orlando traffic, that was 200, taxiing to 17 right via Hotel 1, Orlando.
Orlando traffic, Delta 3925, 2 mile final runway 17 right, Orlando International traffic.
Alright, beacon off, seatbelt signs off, fuel pumps off. In parking checklist, lights are disarmed, engines off, seat belts off, exterior lights are set, ice protection's off, fuel pumps off, yellow, electric pump is off, chalk signal has been received, and parking brake is off. Parking checklist is complete. Alright, so let's see. Volanta surprisingly gave a score of negative 94 feet per minute. Feel like that's kind of BS, but we'll see what the rest has to say. PACX in flight, negative 88. Alright, maybe there is some truth to it, because I know the overlay was showing a lot worse. Soft landing, they're going to recommend me at work. They always do that. I'm totally telling my friends about this airline. Sweet. Did we even touch down? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Orlando traffic, southwest 200, holding short, runway 17 right, Orlando.
AvGeek, I appreciate you, sir. It's kind of weird showing that nobody's watching right now. Maybe that takes longer to catch up. But I do appreciate it. Hopefully, maybe tonight, real sneaky.
Orlando International traffic, Delta 3925, clear of runway 17 right, taxiing the air side 4 via Hotel 3, Orlando traffic.
Hopefully we can sneak in another one later tonight. No promises, but we'll see what we can do. So I feel like there's other stuff I'm missing. Close that. Obviously not doing any replays, being that it's Microsoft Flight Simulator, because all that doesn't work great. I can barely stream as it is. But anyways, guys, everybody who came along for today's little round trip, greatly appreciate it. Always appreciate the support. Thank y'all for smashing the like buttons. And to try to stream tomorrow, I'm getting with my guy Tony over at Jetline. We're going to
Orlando traffic, southwest 200.
We're going to do a complete uninstall of Microsoft Flight Simulator reinstall and see if we can't get better frame rates. Something's got to be going on behind the scenes. I've got friends who have far weaker computers than I do and are getting far better frame rates and quality performance than I am. So him and I are going to get together tomorrow to do that. Got to put my chair together whenever it comes in. Hopefully we got time to do a stream. I'm thinking maybe Denver, Albuquerque, Houston tomorrow, and 319 and maybe 321, something like that. But as always, guys, I appreciate the support, appreciate everybody who came along, and until tomorrow, we'll see y'all on the next one. Hope everybody has a good night, and take care.